Hello and welcome back to The Case of the Golden Idol. I'm very excited today because today we are starting a brand new mystery. I think it will relate somehow to the main game. It says right there, Golden Idol Mysteries. We know that this one over here relates because the Golden Idol is of Lemurian design. But I don't know what the Spider of Lanka is. That's pretty cool. This guy's pretty kind of creepy looking though, and those elephants also look pretty upset, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm really looking forward to it, so let's do it. Let's see what we got. The Spider of Lanka. This chapter poses a greater challenge to new players. We strongly recommend finishing the main story before attempting this chapter. I'm a veteran at this point. Continue. Aha! 1, 2, 3. We have this over here. What is this? This must be the place. Play Pajak. Pajak. Great. This is going to be another one where I'm figuring out the names here. Okay. I'm going back and observing a few things. There's a statue, several boats, long stairwell up from the ocean. And there's a dude with 4. Aha, do you see how his hat has like a circle with 4 dots on it? That is already reminiscent of these dots right here in these scenarios. But his is 4 dots. Seems like he just arrived. Play Jack. All right, got it. And there's a murder that's going to happen already? Wait, stop. Continue. Here we go. The Spider of Lanka. The overly enthusiastic card game tournament in the Yellow Lily. All right. That is a lot of death. Let's figure out who this guy was, if this is the guy in the first. The font is different. This is crazy. What in the blazes? They are all dead. Thank you for saving my life, kind sir. This is the guy. Looks a little disoriented. 1741, June 10. My dear Zubiri, upon my arrival, in just a few days, we will depart Jampupur together. While you await me, I beg you continue to apply yourself to your studies. As Lemurians, we may be held in high regard in Lanka, but we must not become careless and besmirch the Kara family name. Kara family name. Father. Okay, so his name is Zubiri Kara, and he is a Lemurian. And Jampupur is in Lemuria, maybe? No. Jampupur is here in Lanka, I believe, and he's waiting for his dad to arrive. We may be held in high regard in Lanka, but we must not become careless. Okay. Alrighty. A yellow rosette. Are you skilled at Pajak? Like blackjack? Test yourself and win money in this grand tournament. June 11 at sundown at the port in the Yellow Lily. Okay. Love this music. Who are you, sir? You saved his life? Let us leave this unsavory watering hole. You do not appear to have sustained any serious injury, but perhaps a stiff drink will help settle your nerves. You have a blue rosette. Dr. Oberon Geller, surgeon and hypnotherapist, Island of Lanka. I recognize that name. I don't remember what scenario he was from. Oberon Geller, I think it was one of the earlier ones. Is that who you are, or did you collect that? What is this? Surgical tools? Surgical kit? Oh! Was Oberyn from the first one? Is he the one that died and got shoved off a cliff? That could be right. An empty pistol. A loaded pistol. A stiletto with a clean blade. This is the doctor, I think, from the first one, maybe. Alright, what's on the wall in this place? Yellow Lily card house rules. Okay, so this is the Yellow Lily. Broke something? Pay for it. Too drunk to play? Get out. Lost all your money? Game over. Someone cheated? Sort it out yourself. The management accepts no liability if you decide to play against Bill. Is Bill, like, super good? Is this Bill? Is he sleeping? He's alive. The man is asleep and appears to be completely drunk, so he's just wasted. June 8, 1741. Here's the stamp. Oh, it's the 7 Seas stamp. Okay. It is crucial to our operations in the South Seas to secure trading fortresses in the Lanka archipelago. Regrettably, Lemuria continues to object to it and advises the local rulers against our presence. The Lemurians cannot project their power directly, but they still have the spiritual authority in the Lankan kingdoms, which used to belong to the now crumbled Lemurian Empire. I see. So this used to be Lemurian land. The Lemurian influence on Lanka must be broken. Oh no. Cooperate with our agents in the region, in particular mage, widower, and doctor, could prove useful. Remember that your reward for a job well done will be enormous. SSC. Is this Sebastian Cloudsley? Sebastian Cloudsley. These do really relate to the main story, I think. This is what he was trying to accomplish before he died. And this dude right here has this letter. And he's drunk. Is that Bill? When drawing lots for match pairings, arrange it so the newcomer plays against the best player here. He wants to test his skills. So they are not casting real lots, they are drawing lots, but he's arranging it so the newcomer plays against the best player. Okay. An almost empty flask of rum. A yellow rosette. So is yellow Lemurian and blue is Lankan? I don't know. Stiletto with a clean blade. A clean sword. Alright, what are you playing here? Wow, what did we just get? All the types of cards, maybe? Peasant, boar, centaur, archer. It looks like you're stacking similar ones, and you have blue versus yellow. What is this? Looks like a mummy. Wonder who won. Order the Pagic cards, starting with the strongest and ending with the weakest. I don't think we know that yet. Okay. Let's look at the board up here. Pajac tournament card. I see. First we have Carlos and Luna. Oberyn Geller. Shri Thagson. Panjula Senevi. Ruben Hendricks. Gabriel Hubert. Bill Price and Zubiri Kara unranked. He's the newbie, and Bill's the best one. And they didn't finish their game. Something went wrong, it looks like. Win, win, win. So we got to see who won and which team they were on. Okay. All right, who are you? A huge and bloody mace. All right. You were stabbed. The man is not breathing and has a harpoon sticking out of him. That would do it. A yellow rosette. My strong friend, join me tonight for the Pajak tournament at the Yellow Lily. Bill will be present. So long as he wins, however, he does not become crazed. Please bring Gabriel as precautionary measure should Bill lose his temper. Oberon. Gabriel. Was he on this board? Yes. He was on the board. Great. Let's keep reading. Wait, let's see who you are first. Wait, this guy... Sorry, I just... Strong friend. We don't know who he is yet. This one, Qatar Blade. He's got a blue rosette. Sword. Chakram throwing blades. Dang, this guy's intense. The man is not breathing. Okay, so we're going to be able to look at what rows they have to see what team they're on. So this guy was blue team. He's these cards right here. He's got 2 boar, centaur, archer against 2 centaurs, archer, boar. All right. Who are you? Looks like you used to be sitting here, perhaps. Could be wrong, though. Oh, gosh. That's brutal. The man is not breathing. Yeah. He's blue. A poignard knife. A stiletto with a clean blade. A dagger. Man, these are a lot of things we're collecting here. So if you were blue, does that mean you were yellow? Yeah, so you were here, perhaps. Or maybe you were here? He's got yellow. He's got blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have all 8 people here. Who are you? A long rapier. Rapier is stabbed in his back. Half-empty flask. A necklace made of human ears? Did he cut someone's ear off? I think he did. He cut this guy's ear off. Oh, almost. Maybe he tried. That's weird. That's really weird. He's got a loaded pistol, a big and slightly bloody knife. We got to keep that in mind. He is a blue team. Quartermaster. This time I will beat you in Pajak. Get your crew and we shall play in the 8-player tournament at the Yellow Lily. Oberon. So he's yellow? No. So they didn't end up playing, it looks like. Because if he's blue, they didn't end up playing. He ended up dying, though. Let's see. I don't know. Ooh. Spilled ink. Someone got upset at this table. It would have been the blue losing if this guy pushed it and shoved it over here. I don't know. Alrighty. Who are you? The man is not breathing. Clean dagger. Almost empty flask of rum. He's a yellow team. Oberon wants to embarrass himself again. Round up Sri and Reuben from the ship and meet at the Yellow Lily around 10. Quartermaster. Quartermaster is the big guy. A clean Navajo knife. This is the quartermaster because he has a letter from Oberon. At around 10. Okay, we've collected all the information. Now we've got to do some logic here. I think we should maybe start with identifying some people here. We know that this is Oberon Geller. We know that this guy is Zubiri. What was his last name? Kara. And why do I feel like that's all we know? No, this guy is... Bill, because he was the #1 player, correct? Yes, somewhere I remember that's Bill. So we're going to put Bill's name here, Sleeping Bill. And his last name is on the board over here. Price. Bill Price. Okay, so let's go over here. Bill Price. And so this guy, quartermaster. He must not have played Oberon, though, to begin with. Carlos Luna? I mean, it could be. This is the big guy. My strong friend. So this dude invited everyone here for a reason. Bill will be present so long as he wins. Please bring Gabriel as a... So this is not Gabriel. From the ship. Do they have anything related to the ship here? I mean, this guy looks like a pirate. Huh. Well, these two are sitting together, so we can kind of deduce some of that. Perhaps. He's got blue, and he's got blue. He's got yellow. He's got blue. He's got yellow. So who was playing... Who was supposed to be playing Oberon here? Blue, blue, yellow. It's either this guy. It's probably this guy. What does his note say again? Oberon wants to embarrass himself. He's quartermaster. So Oberon is blue. So he most recently played Carlos Luna. We should see who won, though. That's really going to help, honestly. Starting with the strongest and ending with the weakest. Bill, let's look at your strong cards here, shall we? What was the final tally? Do we get the score? Oh, these aren't the scores. These are just like the status of how good they are. So, but Bill totally won. So if Bill won, then Boar is better than Archer. What is this? Peasant? Is better than Archer. And this is better than Peasant. So it's Archer, Peasant, Archer, Peasant, this, and Boar. Let's try that, but in reverse. So we have Archer, Peasant, Centaur, Boar. Totally wrong. I feel like Peasants has to be here. I'm just going on strength here. That seems like it could be right, but it's not. This is correct. So, I don't like that it's strongest to weakest, but we got Peasant, Boar, Archers 3, and then Centaurs 4. That's going to help determine who wins here. I'm going to try to remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peasant being the lowest. So here, yellow won here. Oh wow, yellow won. He won against Bill. Except this one. Ah, that's fascinating. Okay, so he won against Bill. What is this? Who killed whom chronologically? Oh my goodness. How in the world are we supposed to know that? This is a lot harder. Wow. Hmm. Well, it would be helpful to know who they are first, and then this is the general story. So let's keep looking at these and see who won. Bill's game was undetermined, but the most recent game, let's do this one. No, let's do this one first. Let's see who Carlos is. So, Obergeller won last. And Obergeller is blue. So he played against a yellow. And it wasn't him, assuming. So, it's either him, which doesn't make sense because these are blue and yellow. But it's one of these. So it's this guy, or this guy. And it must have been this guy. That's kind of what we were leaning at before. So, this guy then has to be... Also, there's only 3 tables. That's what's confusing. 3 games are going on at once. This game, probably. This game. And this game? No. Alright, either way, I think that's going to be Carlos Luna. Hello, Carlos. Let's put that in. I believe that to be true. I believe it. Carlos Luna. And he played Obergeller. These two played. Now, these two are obviously related. This guy killed this guy. They're both blue, though. And this should be blue and blue. Do we have too many blues? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so we don't. So that means... Who was sitting at this table playing? Let's see who won. Boar beats him. Archer and Centaur beat... Oh, the Centaur is back there. Boar... Archer beats Boar. And Archer beats Peasant. So, yellow won over here. Yellow won by not as much. So who's yellow? So they couldn't have been playing. He was yellow. Okay, okay. That's where I'm confused. Is that Bill then? Why did I think it was Bill? Because he's drunk? I think I thought it was Bill for another reason. I beg you to continue to apply yourself to your studies. That's not what he's doing. He's gambling while here. That's funny. Alright, so he wasn't playing here. This guy probably was, I would assume. Because he's blue. Is Quartermaster Bill? Okay, so Bill and Zubiri never played. So that can't be... Alright, that's actually good. These are the only 3 tables that we have. Alright, that's going to be harder. Because Oberon Geller is one of them. And he played Carlos Luna. If this is Oberon Geller, based on this note, and he's a doctor, and I kind of remember that from the first, he would have played and won at a table here. And he's blue. Did blue win this one? No, because Archer beats yellow, yellow, yellow. So he did not win. We determined that Boer won by... No. Blue did not win there. Kind of looks like blue won this one. We don't know which way that's facing, though. It doesn't really give us a clue on that. I think I'm confused a little bit. We know these to be true. We don't know that's Bill, and we don't know that's Carlos. We saw some more information about Bill somewhere. When drawing lots for match pairings, arrange it so newcomer plays against the best player here. He wants to test his skills. Why is Sebastian Cloudsley talking to you? Oh my goodness, there's another table over here. I'm so blind. Oh my goodness, this is supposed to keep track of... Oh. One for blue. 2 for... Is this a tied game? What does that even mean? 1 W, 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins. Okay. Oh, amazing. This is exactly what we needed. Okay, so it's blue. So it's, okay, it's over here. It's this one. So I was right. That actually makes sense. Didn't even see that table over there. I'm so sorry. Wow. That really helps, actually, because that puts this guy as Carlos, which I kind of actually figured out already, so maybe it doesn't help. But it does make sense now where people are sitting. So that's a win-win-win. And based on the cards here, it should be that Oberon, who is blue, won this last round. It's because boar beats peasant. These two archers maybe beats one centaur, and then the archer beats boar. So blue won. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So this dude was supposed to play against Bill. I think it's going to be based on location. The quartermaster seems to be Bill. He collects ears when he wins or something. So I'm going to temporarily put him as Bill instead. Bill Price. No, not him. Him. Bill Price. Okay. Now we're going to move. Carlos is still correct. We just need these 4 guys now. What we can check is to see if blue is always on top. Maybe? And see who won at what table. Because he's not dead. He's still alive. Okay. Let's see. This guy. Okay, if this is the quartermaster, get your crew ready. Quartermaster. He recruited him. This time I will beat you in Payjack. So, Oberon played Carlos Luna, and he did beat him. But that doesn't matter because maybe he's... Yeah, that's got to be Bill. I think it's got to be Bill. All right, we're gonna stay on that. So now it's just a matter of these fellas. He wrote to this guy and said, "Hey, he wants to embarrass himself up again. Round up Shri and Reuben from the ship and meet Shri and Reuben." He was yellow. Did Shri and Reuben play together? No. Shri and Reuben were at different... And then someone said to get Gabriel, I believe. Who said Gabriel? This guy. "My strong friend, join me tonight. Please bring Gabriel as a precautionary measure should Bill lose his temper." Oh, so he has become crazed because he lost? Yeah, he's upset. He was blue. He lost to a beginner. How do you know how to play this so much, huh? How did you beat Bill? Was it rigged in... It was definitely rigged in some favor because of this dude. Okay. This dude is important. Edmund Cloudsley sent this guy here. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. So I just noticed this is a big giant face right here. Two eyes. This is like a great Deku tree type thing. Big nose. That's at least what it looks like to me. Over here, Bill brought Gabriel. No. All right, let me think who won this one. This is how it's gonna, this might be better. So, lost, won. So I think overall, yellow won. Oh, wait a second. It's 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking they played 3 games, but these are each of the individual things. Because right here, 1, 1. The centaur destroyed 2 of these guys. And this guy killed the centaur. Oh, that's so much easier than I'm making it. I was thinking this was like the last round or something, and these all add up. Oh, I made this so much harder in my head. Okay, so this is win. I'm going to go from yellow's perspective here since he's the one sitting there. That's a win, win, lose scenario. Ruben Hendricks, win, win, lose. That is Ruben Hendricks. All right, much easier. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so Ruben Hendricks is asleep and not dead. That means whoever was playing him was Gabriel Hubert, and I bet it was this guy with the thing through his face. Gabriel Hubert. Great, now we can look at this. This is way easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so far. Centaur beats, so win, lose, lose. Win, lose, lose, and that's from the perspective of yellow. Win, lose, lose. That would be Pandula Senevi. Which one of you is yellow? That's Pandula. Okay, so this is Pandula Senevi. And that makes the last guy Gabriel. No, not Gabriel. Shri. I forget his last name. Thagson. That's this guy with the hat. Thagson. Amazing. Great. That wasn't too bad. I finally understood what they were going for with the cards. Now we can move on to this one. Chronologically is... Oh, that's required. This is required, and this is required, and these two are optional. Okay. So we have to do this. Maybe we should start with the other one. I bet Bill got upset first. So Bill Price killed... Well, he has a bloody weapon on him. A big and slightly bloody knife. So Bill Price with the weapon was the knife. And the victim was... I think it was him. Yep. I see where they're going with this, I think. And that was Shri Thagson. So he got upset and just randomly killed Shri Thagson. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe he eventually died. We'll just keep going in order then. 3. Maybe out of reaction, Shri Thagson used one of those crazy chakrams to kill this guy. And that guy's name is Gabriel Hubert. Gabriel Hubert. Let's get this fixed real quick. This is Bill. Although something happened here. Yeah, he would have tried to kill him. Yeah. Tried to kill. Tried to kill. So this says who killed whom chronologically. Well, the 4 dead bodies, there's 5 dead bodies. Are you dead? Oh, he's a fisherman. Did he lose? Who is this? Who is that guy again? Pandula. Did he lose? I think we said that he did. Yeah, he ended up losing. So this guy, we're going to change the order of these, but I at least want to get them correct in here. So this is Pandula. Where is it? There it is. Pandula. Gosh. Senevi. Pandula Senevi. Clubbed. This thing. Mace. Is that a word we have? Yes. He maced this guy all over the head. He was clubbed in the head. He's got that little, he's got a club wound. And this happened after he already threw some of his stuff to him. Right? That's the only way that could have happened. Okay. So maced, and that guy is Shri, I believe. Let's double check that because I don't want to be wrong. Shri. That makes a lot more sense. Don't know if Bill killed anyone, but then that would have happened first. And then Shri, at some point... Oh, wait, no, sorry. This would have happened first. Chakram, Gabriel, Hubert, and then he maced Shri. Who harpooned this guy? Who had the sword? He had a knife. This just looks like a knife stab. He's also holding a knife. So there's 5 guys and they all killed each other. But he's also got a pistol. So this could be one of the killers, and it saved his life. What in the blaze? They are all dead. Thank you for saving my life, kind sir. So Bill got upset. Did he accidentally shoot this guy? Could be. Let's see what we got here. So-and-so lost a payjack game. So this is going to be Bill Price Lost a Pajic game to Zubiri Kara. So-and-so thought so-and-so had cheated, so he tried to take so-and-so's... Is this just Bill Price again? Or sorry. Yeah, Bill Price thought Zubiri Kara had cheated, so he tried to take... He doesn't have a weapon. An ear, maybe? He tried to take... Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that could be it. He tried to take Zubiri Kara's ear. This is a long shot, I feel like. Oh my gosh, not so long shot at all. Got it. Nice. Okay. Exciting. I love it. There's just the same name over and over again. Bill Price and Zubiri Kara. Amazing. Great. We got one more. Now we just need to figure out the order of what happened. And we're close. We know that these two go in this order. I don't know if they're in the right spot, though. I think the first thing that happened was Bill got upset. He tried to cut the ear off of this guy. And then this guy killed him. And this guy knifed this guy. And this guy harpooned this guy. Let's try that order. Okay. So first, I'm going to say this guy has a gun on him though. Wait. Empty pistol, loaded pistol. Why would you shoot this guy? So it seems like it started out it started out like Bill was here. But something went wrong. We're going to say Oberon Geller killed Bill Price. It was either with... I think it was with a pistol. But that doesn't make sense. Because he doesn't have a pistol wound. He's been stabbed. And we know that that is Bill based on this. So... that can't be. Oberon Geller pistol. What if the victim was this guy? And his name is Carlos Luna. What if it was accidental because he was sitting over here? They were playing together. Right? Yeah. They were playing together. So maybe he tried to cause a ruckus to prevent him from doing the ear and just shot this guy. He also might have ulterior motives, and this guy's super suspicious over here. Look at him. Alright, so... Oberon Geller killed with the pistol Luna. Sorry, it's Carlos Luna. I think that freaked everyone out. But see, then he wouldn't have been able to do anything and start this whole thing. Wait, he doesn't have to. He's dead. And then the rest can just be in a circle here. What would he have done next, though? I think this is the last. This guy clubbed this guy. So first this guy would have thrown this. This guy clubbed him. And then somebody would have thrown this. Carlos would have thrown this. Oh, that's so confusing. I wish it would tell us what kind of wound this was. I mean, it looks like a stab wound or a pistol wound to me. Okay, based on the angle of everything here, honestly, this dude probably threw this at him. So let's put Carlos Luna next. Carlos Luna did something. I believe that is a harpoon. He harpooned. What's his name? Pendula Sinevi. Pendula Sinevi. So this doesn't make sense then. We're going to make this Bill. Let's say Bill died first. No, that doesn't make sense either because he has a stab. Oh no, he tried to cut that, but he didn't do it. Okay, that does make sense. That's what his knife was for. Okay, Bill Price. And it wasn't a pistol. It was a sword. Because that is a sword for sure. A rapier. Okay, so that's not going to be a sword. It's going to be a rapier. Okay, killed Bill Price. That was the first thing that happened. Does he have a bloody dagger? A poignard knife. Dagger? It's all clean. This guy did nothing. So he was the last to die. Maybe. Or the first, rather. Why would he kill him, though? Who do we not have on this list that died? Him, right? What's his name? Gabriel. No, we do have him on the list. So who do we not have who died? Carlos is on there? No, Carlos is not. What if... Oh, okay. So what if Oberon Geller then killed Carlos with the pistol that he's holding? That would kind of make sense. Please work. Ah, we're close. That means it must just be a name swap instead of a... Wow, instead of a... Wait, what other options are there here? Maybe someone else killed him? Do you have any weapons on you? I don't think so. You're a peaceful man from Lemuria. It's definitely pistol because it wasn't a dagger. It makes sense to me. Pistol. Love that noise. It just makes me feel like I'm so smart. Such good sound design on that noise right there. Yeah, let's review. Oberyn Geller used the rapier to kill Bill Price. Then, the guy sitting down used the chakram to kill Gabriel. That's what it was called, right? Yes. That makes sense. Then, this guy, the big guy, used the mace to kill the guy who just threw the thing. Then Carlos Luna used the harpoon to kill the big guy. Then somebody shot. I bet it's this is the issue. Let's just try doing this for fun to see if it changes anything. Nope. So it is Oberyn Geller. That is correct. I'm missing something important. This guy used the mace. That's correct. This is the rapier. Chakram. Mace. This is a harpoon inside of him. And we know it's a pistol, so these are correct. So there's a name that's incorrect. How is there a name that's incorrect? We have all 5 names here. Bill, Gabriel, Shri, Pendula, and Carlos. So that's Bill, Gabriel. I think that's Gabriel there, correct? Bill, Gabriel, and... hang on. Yep. Bill, Gabriel, Shri, Pendula, and Carlos. All those names are correct, so it must just be one of these. Maybe... could test a few things. Yep, so we got that one right. I don't know if he would have killed Bill Price. That could be the thing that's missing here. Yeah. Would it be Zubiri? No way. So who killed Bill? This guy? What's his name again? Reuben. And he just was drunk? No way. That can't be right. But let's try it. It's the only name we haven't used. Reuben Hendricks? That's his name, right? Yeah, it wasn't him. The only other name that we didn't put is Carlos. No, not Carlos, sorry. Gabriel. It's the other name we haven't used over here. What was it? Gabriel Hubert? Yes. Now, why did Gabriel do that, though? I thought that... Let's read. No hints accessed. The young Lemurian Zubiri Kara, bored of his studies, went down to the Yellow Lily to participate in a Pajak tournament. He played against the skilled but hot-headed quartermaster, Bill Price, and won. Bill, incredulous that he could have lost to a newcomer, accused Zubiri of cheating and tried to take his ear. I want to stay and explore for a second. Why did Gabriel Hubert kill him? And he said, "Thank you for protecting me." It could be that he saved his life because he ended up killing the last guy alive. That could be it. Wow, that was fun. I kind of liked that it was just all this one scene. It kind of limited it down a little bit to make it, I guess, easier. I don't know. It was not easy. That was not easy. It took me an hour. But that was fun. That was actually really fun. I like the card stuff. I'm glad I figured that out. It wasn't too hard. This really helped. So glad I found that. Great. What a fun start to this this DLC. Ooh, what is this over here? Can I see this? Elephants. Today is the most important day of your life, children. You will meet a Lumarian saint and other powerful people. This is the king. This must be the king of Lanka. Lumarian saint. Isn't it Lumarian? Lumarian saint. Also, that looks like a Yoshi blanket and staff. So that is the Lumarian. Right there on the left is our guy Zubiri. And then other powerful people. We don't know who that is over there. I think. Wow. I can't wait to get into the next one. Speaking of which, we will do that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until then, bye.